Hello, Aquarius, and welcome to Halo's Tarot. We're going to get a December 2025 reading for you and the sign of Aquarius, born January the 20th to February 18th. The sign of the water, but yet you're air. All right, so I'm going to get first messages from some tarot, and we're going to get all the answers that you're seeking. We have a beautiful piece of selenite to bless the tarot for clarity. We have some citrine for also good positive energy. And we have some rose quartz for love. All right. So we're going to say a prayer to spirits, our angels, and our guides. Dear spirits, angels, and guides, our ancestors, our light team that walk with us, I ask that you help guide us to the best answers for the divine good of the listener, of Aquarius, so that they can get all of the lessons and the important information that they need for their highest good and their divine journey. I ask that you bless listeners with amazing health, tons of money, and love for all of their days. And so it is. Thank you. Okay, Aquarius. My moon is in Aquarius. My dad's in Aquarius. I have a lot of friends that are Aquariuses. Because you guys are awesome. Like, you guys have the best conversations. You're very introspective. You're deep. And you're like what holds the air sign to the ground, because it's like you're closer to that spectrum. Okay. All right, so let's get some answers for Aquarius and their person and their situation. December 2025. Some answers, please. Spirits, angels, guides. Let's get a card. Okay, 3 of Pentacles. Oh, cool, that's great. That's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. That's a great card of working together, cooperation. So you could have, someone in that you're thinking about, creativity. It's teamwork. It is cooperation. It's building something tangible so that, everybody involved benefits. So I think that's really great. Your person, may... Well, that is a card of cooperation and harmony, working together, teamwork. Oh, look at that, 10 of Cups, beautiful. That's a wish. That's emotional fulfillment. That's harmony. Like I said, divine connections and love. There's the kids there playing. There's the 2 people. Yay! They're sitting on a rainbow. In spite of ourselves, we'll end up sitting on a rainbow. That song by John Prine. That's a good one. 10 of Cups, yeah. In spite of yourselves, things are working out. Things are leading to harmony. Your person wants harmony. They want that abundance, that love. That's a divine connection. So we have where's this kind of leading, and what's kind of the blockages of this? The 7 of Cups. That's a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. That's options. So maybe your person, they're weighing. There's been a lot of options. There's been a lot of choice. And it's temptation. It's fantasy almost. But you can't live in fantasy too long. You need to make a choice and make a decision. The person needs to make that decision as to which cup. And sometimes these things take time. Maybe you're choosing that, Aquarius. So let's get what's your person want to say? with that fantasy, the temptation, those options. Okay, the World reversed. So with the Fool reversed. Okay, but the World, that's a completion, that's accomplishment, that's fulfillment, that's wholeness. So something is incomplete. There's some emptiness, there's disappointment, there's stagnation with that World reversed. Okay, so something needs to be addressed. That needs to be, maybe your person is feeling stagnated, maybe isolated, incomplete. There's a lot of up in the air right now that your person can be feeling. And maybe you're feeling. Because the World is all signs. Like, the World was applicable to, like, all of the zodiac. So that's a major arcana card. So that is important to note, Aquarius, in the energy right now. Like, so, you know, you have somebody that there is cooperation. There's somebody that's really willing to have some teamwork with you, work through some problems, work through all the things. The Ten of Cups signifies that. Like, you have that in your life. You have a partner and like, or somebody, a friend, somebody that supports you, that can see you through, that's happiness. That's divine connections. So, you know, but like, I mean, we're talking about your person. So like there could be divine connections that you've made that lead to, like, harmony, that lead to happiness and love. Like, you know, but I think that that's significant. Like, I think for, like, 50, it could be 50-50. Like, you could have a person that's, like, giving you that. Like, could be, like, a friend, a companion that's, like, helps you through certain things. But there is support in what I'm saying. And it's protection. It's divinely protected. So there is no need to worry, because that Seven of Cups could indicate there's options, but there could be temptation. But it's like, it's not without emotion attached to it. There's definitely emotional harmony with some choices that are upcoming. So with the World, like, you know, when we don't make those choices, we live in a fantasy world. Like, sometimes, like, your person, like, I mean, it could be like that it leads to this incompleteness, this kind of stagnation. So something's got to kind of progress and move, and that's what we always see with the energy. It has to move. So, like, if it gets stuck, then that's up to us to unstick it. Okay, so we got, well, I like that. I like it a lot. However, I have to go play by my own rules. Okay, so it's the Seven of Pentacles, and it's laying sideways. So what we usually naturally do is, what we want to do is we want to turn it clockwise. So it's reversed. So that's Seven of Pentacles. That could be something like an offer that's delays. That's something that, you know, maybe somebody's losing faith. They're growing impatient. They might be having anxiety around a situation, Aquarius. Just so you're aware, like, I mean, these things, like, and that's surrounded about a money situation, about, I would say, like, not towards, like, you. I think it's more, like, towards a financial situation, because it's Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, a lot of Cancer energy, a lot of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Yeah. And then all signs. Okay, so I'd like to know an outcome card for Aquarius, please. So, okay, I can't ignore it. It's the Five of Wands. So that is some conflict. But, you know, I think it's about, but it also breeds competition and ambition. So maybe your person might feel like there's a competition there, or there's something, you know, but competition fuels action. So Wands is an action card. It's a fiery card, like that, but that could signify some conflict. That's, I mean, but nothing is without conflict, because that always leads to resolution. So, you know, maybe like there's something about like a hold up, or like something stagnating some options, maybe fantasy that's happening, but there is like a willing of cooperation, and there is that 10 of Cups that like is fueling this all. But that's what I'm saying, like nothing is always like a bed of roses. So like, and nothing good comes easy. So when we have visions, we have like our dreams. I like to say fantasies, but like I think that's something that's like about a dream. 7 of Cups is about dreams. And harmony and divine connections and love, like there is a lot of love here. But that world reverse, there is something is incomplete, which is leading to an isolation. Maybe the person is isolating out of like, maybe they're disappointed and that it hasn't been completed yet. Like, there's a lot of ways that you can interpret that. But with that 7 of Pentacles reverse, that is somebody that's losing faith and maybe having anxiety. They're growing impatient. So, that obviously could create a conflict with your person, or like some sort of but here, like, you gotta hear people out. Like, I mean, in a sense, Aquarius is very we're air signs, so like we're quick and we know what we want, and then but like it's for the greater good, right? So when you have something that's for the greater good, you always have to kind of like, even though if there's a conflict, still kind of maintaining that emotional love and that teamwork, with all involved, because otherwise then that's like, when we don't speak our truth and let people know our dreams and our, people, like, we don't know what people are truly thinking sometimes. I'm surprised I didn't get any swords, but you know what, we'll because that would have clarified Aquarius. But we'll see what the Oracle has to say. We'll get some messages. All right. Oh, that's funny. 4 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Well, that's healing. 4 of Swords reversed. It was 4 of Swords reversed. So I'm going to attach that to the outcome. So that is your energy. I asked for it and I got it. I just like, because I'm like, when I didn't get swords, I just kind of like looked at the deck at the bottom, and there it was. So, thank you, spirits. 4 of Swords, reverse, self-care. Yeah, slow down. It's time for a rest. You need to rest, Aquarius. So that's what you need to do. So I think that this is like, maybe like this is something that's been like, if this isn't just something new that's cropped up. So let's go with a message for the 3 of Pentacles, that somebody wants to work and cooperate with you. Somebody that wants to work and cooperate with Aquarius. The teamwork. I thought I saw something float. Nope, didn't float. Okay. Somebody teamwork. Whoa. I'm facing the consequences of my actions towards you. Okay, somebody, maybe they're facing the consequences of their actions towards you, and then now they want to work with you. There's cooperation, there's teamwork like going on. So that could be the motivation. Did I say something about dreams? Okay, wind it back, because like that's fantasies, your dreams. 10 of Cups, the love, the divine like counterpart, the harmony. I dream about us together. Okay, so then like somebody dreams about you guys together sitting on a rainbow, just, like with the kids playing, 2 kids there, lots of cups in the air, like just having a great time. So I think that your person, it definitely has dreams about you together, and that's their happy place in a sense. Like they want to cooperate and live the dream with you, which is great. Ooh, okay, so wish fulfillment with money windfall underneath. Okay, so the wish fulfillment with the Seven of Cups. So the fantasy, the temptation, the options. Like, so maybe there's a wish fulfillment. Maybe there's something that you've been wishing for that hasn't come to fruition yet, because there's been a lot of options and a lot of like things crowding it. Like, it's like, what do you do first? What do you like choose first? Like, because there's a lot of, it's like prioritizing when you go into a hospital. Like, you know, you go to a triage. Which one do I work on first? So with the wish fulfillment, we have a lot of wishes in our lives. Oh, I wish I was like 10 pounds skinnier. Oh, I wish I had owned a house in Miami. Oh, I wish I had a, you know, Tiguan. You're welcome, Volkswagen. Anyway, so this wish fulfillment, I also pulled another card as I was talking, for the world. Time does not exist and all is well. All right. So I think that is important to note, because when we feel incomplete and empty and disappointed and stagnated, like, you know, like really, we might feel like we're in a slowdown. Your person might feel like you're in like time is standing still, but it doesn't exist. And everything happens in divine timing. So we can't force it. We just need to make a decision as to what we choose to work on. You know, but there is cooperation energy here and the 10 of Bloody Cups. So that's pretty good. With the Seven of Pentacles, this anxiety is losing faith energy. So, oh my God, what did I just say? Frick. What did I just say? Divine timing. Okay? The anxiety, the worrying, the losing faith, the impatience, it's okay. Like, people, like, you know, a person might need to chill a bit. Like, people, like, you know, and again, we can only do what we can do. And I think that people, like, with that anxiety and that impatience, like, it is divine timing. Like, these things don't happen overnight. But time does not exist when we're talking about wish fulfillment and divine timing. We still need to keep dreaming. We still need to keep dreaming, and I love that. All right, 5 of Wands, please, for the outcome and the conflicts. Like, what's this conflict? Because it's all like, but sometimes when the right thing shows up, like, I mean, it's like the right thing shows up, and like it's like that story. It's like when God, like, this guy's stranded on an island, and he's like, oh, I just need to be rescued, and like, you know, this guy in a little lifeboat or little life raft shows up, and the guy's like, no, I'm waiting for like the big ship to show up. You know, they have food and everything on board. So the big ship shows up, and he's like, well, no, like, I can't really swim out to you, like, you know, but I'm waiting for the airplane to come by. And then it's like, but the guy ends up drowning because, like, you know, he doesn't take the first option. Like, so anyway, that's what I'm saying. Like, lots of options present themselves. We could choose not to take them, but they all ultimately lead to the wish fulfillment. So the conflict, the competition. Okay, I saw on, whoa. Okay, stop, drop, gratitude, level up. Stop, drop, gratitude, level up. Okay, so that is for somebody, maybe like just, I saw money windfall again. So that's, okay, so conflict. So conflict and ambition, competition, like, just kind of like everybody vying for that flame. step on each other to get to it. But again, when you're grateful, you're in competition with no one. You want for nothing because you're already grateful. You already have it. So really, conflict only exists in those who feel incomplete and stagnated. So maybe your person needs to practice, their gratitude, just live in the now, because divine timing, and you'll get something that you might not have bargained for, but it'll be the best thing in the world. In a sense, it will lead to something greater and better. And sometimes in the 3D world, even. So yeah, I'm not ready. There you go. I pulled next one for the 4 of Swords. That healing, time for rest, slow down, practice some self-care. It's like you're not ready. Your person needs to kind of gratitude and level themselves up a little bit, and just quit competing for something that isn't necessary. Because we have everything that we need. And the universe is so abundant that even if it's not that, it will be something else. I'm talking about people, relationships, houses, cars, money, friends, everything. So we can't be attached to anything. We have to, just be grateful and just know that there is divine timing at play. There is a wish fulfillment that is at play. Keep your own dreams alive, and your person will too. But you're not ready. You're not ready to make any huge moves, to make any, the end of this year is all about self-care. It's all about loving and being good to yourself, your others, of gratitude, and just trusting the universe that it's going to guide you to what you need. And holding your visions of, like I said, your dreams of what you end up sitting on a rainbow. So, you're not ready right now, and that's fine. I think 2026, I'm going to gear up and do a beautiful, at the end of this month, of course, we're going to do our New Year reading. And I believe that 2026 is going to be really, we've already started into our energetic New Year on November the 11th. And that was, most people think New Year is January 1st, but what if you're talking about, the spiritual realm, it's November 11th. So we are already in the 2026 energetic alignment. So everything is kind of plateauing right now. And I mean, you might see, we just got out of Mercury retrograde, thank God. Because, yeah, that's tough on us Geminis, Aquariuses, and people ruled by Mercury. So, I wish you all the best, Aquarius. I think that this is a lovely reading. There's just, when we love ourselves and we love each other, and just know that what we have is enough, and that more is coming. Because the universe is here. When we put on our order to the universe, it will deliver. But then we have to recognize what it's delivering us as the reward. And sometimes that can show up in different manifestations in different ways. But truly, it's always what you need. Like in Rolling Stones quote here, can't always get you what you want, but get what you need. But it's coming, because it's divine timing. There will be wish fulfillment. So Aquarius, I'm going to leave it here. I want to wish you a very happy existence, and I'll see you in the All Signs reading. I'm going to be posting after this, and if I don't catch you, I will catch you for your January 2026 reading. Thanks so much. Love and light.